So Brody has been around a long time, so is CTG. Looks like they're about ready to get into it.
It's worth noting, I think, that Brody has quite a bit of experience against Puff in particular as well, given the lineage.
Definitely. Yep, his brother, Dark Horse, it's hard to say exactly who he mains, but Puff definitely one of his favorites.
Yeah.
And Brody just opening up CTG here with an early combo. CTG wisely waiting for the perfect spot to get in.
Okay. I think for CTG here, it's gonna be a matter of letting Brody know that it's, you know, you may know the Jigglypuff matchup, but you don't know the CTG matchup.
Yeah. It might not be the case considering they played so much.
Exactly.
Ooh, great catch on that up tilt there. Easy conversion and
Easy
small
punish.
Yeah.
It's a good start. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. Get up attack that time working out for CTG.
Yeah, and that's the thing with this matchup from Pikachu's perspective is you have to be aware of how punishing even Jigglypuff's straight hits are, because so many of them will just be combo food right into rest.
Yeah, CTG, in addition to having masterful recovery, is very good at taking those little hits and turning them into stocks. But Brody right now, really cooking as he's able to get that edge guard and confirm the kill.
It was just such a smart follow-up, just floating that nair. But CTG trying to bring it back. It looks like he's pressuring him pretty well. Didn't want to rest there. Wispy is able to blow Jigglypuff off the side of the stage on the left side.
See that lingering hitbox from that down smash?
Yeah.
Paying some dividends to CTG. Up air won't be quite enough to KO yet.
Pretty close, though.
Very close. Second one,
yeah,
sailed out.
So now up air not as stale, so it should kill here if he can get a straight hit.
Man.
And what a defensive up tilt from Brody, knowing that CTG was just overextending there.
All these extra hits really just insurance for Brody more than anything else. Just extra credit at this point.
And CTG read the landing, but just not quite in position to get that grab, which would have been the kill.
One good hit's all it's going to take, and Brody just not quite ready to give it to him.
Yeah, doing a really good job, just playing very patient, trying to pick his spots for when CTG will just put himself in a bad spot. Does convert that down air into an easy grab kill. So even stock count percentage advantage definitely in Brody's favor.
Clean.
Yeah,
easy.
So quick.
It's that extra credit really paid off at the end, for sure.
Definitely. Oh, and what a defensive grab from Brody there.
Okay. Approaching back onto the stage with the aerial.
Yeah, and Brody's tech away has been working out quite a bit against CTG here. CTG, I think he would need a teleport to really follow that up. But, you know, he has to have that really in mind for Brody shooting for it. And this should be a rest.
That's it.
Yeah.
The rest factor coming in play as CTJ. Oh, CTG walking away with his life there. That was an easy punish for Brody, but it seemed like a missed input or perhaps a reading a little too early.
Yeah, it almost looked like he launched the back air too late for it to come out. CTG walking away unscathed from that one.
Getting back onto the stage is going to be a different matter in and of its own self. Wow, the cross-up grab.
Yeah, and smart of Brody just a tech in place there. It looked like CTG read the tech in place, but just didn't time it quite well enough.
CTG off stage, Brody, easy edge guard. And he's going to take it.
Yeah, and, you know, CTG has it in him. That last grab, it was definitely, you know, a restable setup, so to speak. Just got to clean up a little more of those tech reads, I think, and he might be able to pull this next one out.
Definitely. Brody, like we saw at the beginning of our top 8, very good at making adjustments, especially in the edge guard department.
Almost getting there, but ooh,
that's unfortunate.
Gives him a second lease on life on what would have been a pretty clean stock.
definitely can't do that against Puff, who has the rest factor. We might see
And
that
there
now.
it is.
Rest coming through.
Just one mistake there, turning it into, you know, a one-stock game in CTG's favor. And what would have been a clean stock for Brody.
Very much so.
Yeah, evens it up though, so not the worst, but, you know, might have to pay for that. And there it is again. Easy setup, rest,
Stock.
KO. Yeah.
Brody that time, able to punish the rest.
Yeah, Pikachu not able to get as much off a grab, but sometimes putting Jigglypuff off stage is enough. Not this time, though. Wispy kind of stunting Jigglypuff's run in there. Might have been able to grab otherwise.
Back air coming through. Oh,
Ooh.
loving the up air. And the trade certainly in Josh Brody's favor here.
Yeah,
He's going to find the equalizer.
gets the grab. Yeah, can't get much off of that, but still pretty good percentage.
Decent. It's one of those things where at the mid percents, the lethality of Puff is certainly decreased.
Yeah.
It's a little too high to lead into many of the rest combos. A little too low for any of the smash attacks or throws to really KO either.
Yeah, I really liked what I saw from CTG there. If you jump while using the back air, great stage.
Great stage. Oh, punishing the approach from Brody there.
Yeah, CTG's like really just moving now.
And a great edge shield coming through from Brody, but surprised that he got caught up by the get-up attack there.
Yeah, both hits too. Ooh.
No! How did he not get burned there?
Oh my gosh, and CTG just like a magician on the recovery.
I'm gonna make this hitbox disappear.
Yeah.
Last stock now for both of these players. Josh Brody up 1 in this loser's set against CTG.
And Brody just really eager to push CTG off stage, and CTG again just weaving away, and that's the rest.
Not, oh, and just barely a stock as well. You know, I think all that time CTG played against Renegade, Gravy Fingers, a man with many names, has made it so he knows those percents to go for those rest combos for KOs against Pikachu in particular.
Yeah, I've almost never seen CTG hit a rest and have it not KO. Just one of those people who's been with this character so long, just familiar with every single intricacy it has.
Game 2.
And again with these footsies.
Oh, loving the snaking up air.
Up tilt, rest. Yep. And down on the bottom, Brody able to punish, but, you know, not getting too much out of it.
Yeah, CTG with some great DI there to really limit the follow-up options that Brody had intrinsically, but now Brody is able to get a little bit more regardless, taking the stage positioning as victory enough, and does a great job of cleaning his blade.
And Brody playing a great keep-away game here with the up air.
Oh. Looked like a potential rest setup. I think the initial hits...
Yeah, I'm guessing CTG knew it wouldn't have killed at that percent, and that's probably why he opted for the dare. Hard to say, though.
Brody.
Oh, great up air.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of utility with that aerial in particular.
It's like a Swiss Army knife in this match.
It really is a Swiss Army knife
Yeah.
in Pikachu's kid.
Oh, and some slick movement from Brody there. Just to get in.
Oh, Brody. That'd be cheeky with the F smash. CTG won't be having any of it.
Yeah, it's it can be a pretty good edge guard on Puff, but typically when Puff has exhausted most of her jumps, that's gonna be a kill.
Strong, solid option from CTG. Finding the equalizer stock.
And an interesting dare there, hanging it out as Brody was still invincible, but knowing that the later hits would come in contact with Pikachu.
Back air. Quite yet to take the stock.
And Brody just kind of hanging out, just kind of putting the fear in CTG, not even throwing out an aerial.
Yeah, he doesn't want to gamble stage advantage on a risky edge guard. He knows he can win the long game here, just exhausting CTG of options after he hits the ledge.
Yeah, and just great on Brody just to, you know, keep up the pressure, knowing that CTG had no jumps, falls down with an easy back air.
Get up attack, sneaky stuff. Brody, just how many cards is this man hiding up his sleeve?
Ooh, and CTG so patient there, jumping into the nair certainly would have spelled death.
Up air will be getting CTG back on stage. An opportunity, but not quite the launcher that CTG was looking for with the up tilt.
Yeah, it looked like an accidental jump there almost.
One edge guard away. It's all that's standing between Josh Brody and this game.
Oh, awesome nair there, just to
that'll do it.
Yeah. But yeah, CTG just like, he's still doing incredibly well in his recoveries, but it looks like Brody's the one owning the stage right now.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so. And I think that speaks volumes also to Pikachu's toolkit inherently as a character as well. To me, especially in this matchup, it's one where Pikachu has the tools to win more exchanges in neutral, but the exchanges that Puff wins in neutral are so much more lethal, I feel.
Yeah, like definitely just devastating off the right percentage throw or up tilt. But Brody, you know, he's a player, he's shown he doesn't always need like those crazy combos to get those matches. He's comfortable just winning neutral 100 times if he has to.
It's true.
But on to game 4, our second game 4 of top 8, I believe.
Yes. See if we can have another game 5 as well. CTG starting to really feel the pressure that his bracket demon is applying on him. That's Josh Brody. For him, it's just another day at the office.
Another Pikachu to slap around with the tail. Jigglypuff. Oh, and the no tech. Great mix-up from CTG.
Higher percent now for CTG. He's going to have to be wary of the back air. I mean, even the throws here, I think, are really, really scary for CTG.
I think CTG was going for a teleport up smash there. Can't imagine why, though.
Oh, can he turn the tides here? Oh, beautiful edge shield.
Once again, reading that tech in place, but just too slow on it.
And there, stuffing out whatever counter-attack option CTG had, the nair. Just finishing off the stock. CTG, quick jabs into a quick grab.
And Pikachu off stage. Jigglypuff can do pretty well in this situation.
Oh!
Ooh.
He had the right idea, but the problem was the percent was too high to find a good follow-up.
Yeah, I really liked it. Up tilt can cover a lot of Pikachu's up B there. But you have to be very savvy at what percentage it will connect into that up air.
Back throw. Oh, still not enough.
Yeah.
Maybe
CTG, you know,
that'll do it.
Great use of that teleport there. Just kind of weaving all around where Pikachu would want to go. Got the ice skates on.
Not having any of it. Seeing from Brody he's just done a good job of mixing up whether he's going to be offensive off stage or if playing a little bit more reserved. Typically what I'm seeing from Brody is the first time that CTG is coming back on stage, Brody will just stay on stage and try to keep his advantage there. But after he's seen that CTG has expounded any resources, that's when he tries to go for the jugular. Yeah,
and there we saw him kind of mixing it up again. I think that's the first time we've really seen him go off stage to back air CTG. It worked out. Ooh. Nice, easy up tilt to back air. Bread and butter for Pikachu. Once again, putting CTG in a pretty bad spot.
What a read from Brody! Even he can't believe it.
Brody's really feeling himself after that one.
It's those big call-outs. And now CTG, one stock away from being eliminated from this tournament.
And CTG low on jumps here. Oh, but somehow, once again, just slipping back on stage. He's going to have to be a miracle worker to make a comeback, though.
Well, this is the start.
Yes.
We'll be getting punished, of course. That not being a star KO. And the patience again.
Yeah.
It won't be enough to. Oh!
Definitely a neutral B attempt there. And Brody looking solid that set, I would say.